My advice to any actor is just to do as much acting as possible. It's a weird thing that we do because a lot of actors, I reckon 90% of actors out there spend 0.00001% of their time doing anything to do with acting. It's a strange thing where we're in a really privileged position where we act all year round, 43 weeks-ish a year, which is a very rare thing to do. I mean, the biggest movie stars in the world aren't doing anything near the amount of content that we're doing. So we get to exercise the muscles quite a lot, and which is why Neighbours is seen as quite a training ground, because you can't help but get better when you're doing that much work. So I think that no matter what you're doing, whether you're doing little short films or indie stuff or plays, community theatre, or just getting together with your other mates who want to act and doing some scenes, doing some monologues, doing whatever, get up and do it as much as you can. That's the advantage of going to 3-year schools as well, is because they're doing it 10, 12 hours a day, and that is going to make you good. So if you want to be good and you're too young to go to an acting school or whatever, just start doing it. Just do it as much as you can. Watch things as well, but doing it, there's not much else that makes up for doing it. That experience is vital. What do you guys think? Well, April, what do you reckon?
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Like just there's heaps of like monologues, or if there's a scene you like from a movie or something, just learn it and put it on tape and try and get better, or get some friends around and do that, or take turns and then kind of nicely comment on each other's work maybe, and just, you're right, just put yourself on tape and see how it's looking and just get as much practice as you can.
I agree. I feel like if you're wanting to pursue acting, it's really for the love of it, no other reason, because nothing is guaranteed when you're an actor. So logistically, like I would say, have something else in mind to make money on the way if you want this to be a long-term thing. I went to uni, I did some degrees, I've got stuff to fall back on, or just be prepared to do other things along the way. I'm not saying you shouldn't put all your efforts into it, you definitely should, and that's probably the best way to make it happen, but just in case, don't feel like you're a failure or anything if you don't make it, because like Tak said, like 0.01 or whatever it is, % of people actually are able to work on a show or on a film or something like that, and it's not a representation of your skills or your talent or your look or anything. It's just such a combination of like weird things that get you to that point. So it's definitely rewarding. But think of other things you can do as well.
Yeah, I think the thing you said about don't do it for money or fame and that kind of stuff is really true. And I think the people who are in it for that, even if they get lucky early on, they get whittled out pretty quickly, because as soon as you lose that first job, you realise that, hey, it's a slog.
Hello, and thank you for watching this takTalks clip. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you want to see the full conversation, click here. If you want to see all of the takTalk clips, click here. And if you want to see all of the takTalk conversations, click here.